The cars are here. I'm about to meet up with Ethan and take delivery of the Here's Performante and the S580 Maybach.
You made it fast.
Yeah, this is gonna be one day.
Freebie.
You know every word, right?
Nah, just the ones that I need to know to get
My back, we're loading back, right?
No, what?
Cup holders.
Yeah, dude. That's two of them, which is the crazy part. I think I paid like $800 for that. Yeah, look, if you live in Miami, I'm actually hiring in Miami because, as you can see, we're short-staffed. I don't know, the car's too loud. We're short-staffed. We have to do 2 trips because we don't have enough manpower to drive all these cars. So if you want to get a job in Miami, reach out to me in the DMs. You have to be very nice. You have to have a very big heart. You have to be very humble and overall a good person. Don't be a flexer. Today we're going to talk about the SF90 because there's a lot on my mind about this car, a lot of confusion, and I think you guys are probably going to really appreciate my input. I've owned this car for, I don't know, 2.5 years, 3 years. We have this wrap, which I'm not really sure how I feel. Obviously, I didn't do the insides because I wasn't sure how I feel about the wrap, but let's go ahead and just speak about this. I also made a ton of money yesterday and today, so I feel like doing something fun. So I kind of want to go buy some go-karts just to kind of do something different, something fun. Let's go. Oh, I just grabbed it. First rule of business was getting the plates for the Revuelto. Now we have the Mr. Duran for the Revuelto, Mr. Duran in New York for the F8, Mr. Ethan in New York for SF90, and now Mr. Duran for Florida. All right, so this is a 2023 SF90 Stradale, and I've owned it for about 2.5 years now, and to everyone's surprise, I haven't had any issues. Absolutely 0 issues. I think I had one issue before where the latch on this door wasn't closing properly. Not closing properly, but like it wasn't latching on, I guess. Set the system, and it got replaced in a matter of a day. Got the car back. And then I think the same thing happened to the right door, which got replaced as well in about a day from Ferrari, covered. Aside from that, I've had 0 issues. Now, I do have lowering springs in the car. I have a custom sound system that I did at Abushi, which they also did lowering springs as well. Novitec lowering springs. And the sound system, I don't know what the brand is, but it sounds absolutely amazing. I was super scared to do it because I didn't want to have any electrical issues, but you know, they kind of just confirmed to me that it was going to be done the right way and wasn't going to have any issues, and I absolutely haven't had a single issue, and it sounds absolutely amazing. Again, I genuinely believe a 2023 SF90, I don't want to say perfected, I just haven't had any issues. Like, I have not had any issues whatsoever with the car, with the electricals, with anything. Aside from the Novitec lowering springs and the upgraded sound system, it's completely bone stock. Here's when it comes to speaking about the future of this car. I do want to put an exhaust, I do want to put downpipes, and I do want to tune it, but I haven't seen a single person have a successful tune, a successful exhaust installation where it has no issues. Actually, I know one person, but he had an engine light for like so long, and I don't like that. Like, my dashboard has to be clean. And I think it's one of those cars where it's like you either get a good one or you either get a bad one. I genuinely think I got a really good one. I literally have no issues. I have 5,608 miles of filming this video. Not a lot of miles, to be honest, but I do have a lot of cars. Like, it's very hard for me to put miles in cars because I have so many, so I drive them a lot. Going back to what I said, I have a guy with a 2023 that had issues once he did the upgrades and aftermarket parts. Where does that leave me with this car and my plans? Am I keeping it? Am I gonna sell it? Am I gonna just like do upgrades to it, keep it stock? First of all, we gotta address this paint crap because I kind of hate it, to be honest. But let's talk about that when we get out of the car. Right now we're gonna go to the gym real quick, so we'll see after this workout. Talk about motorcycles.
What you looking for?
Well, first of all, I want a go-kart. Looking to buy some go-karts. I think I'm just gonna buy a fucking body kit for my Ferrari instead. Alright, so we started this video to speak about my experience owning the SF90. I've had it for about 2.5, 3 years now, which gives me a pretty good idea of what it's like to have the car. Also, speak about my future plans with the car and what I'm gonna do and I plan to do with the car, at least as of right now. Funny enough, after making this video, I kid you not, I'm having issues with the car. Backup camera's not working, a bunch of electrical issues, which actually has happened before. Usually all it is just going to Ferrari, getting a reset and coming back. This is the second time it happens. I forgot it even happened because it's about a 1-day turnaround. Usually if I call Ferrari, they come pick it up in the morning, and by the end of the day, it's already back, so there's no issues. I kind of woke up a little late today, so I probably won't get it back till tomorrow, and tomorrow I'm flying out to go on a ski trip. I guess that's the issue that I'm having. That kind of put my plans on pause, but what I'm thinking about doing with the car is getting a rift kit on it, putting a rift exhaust and down pipes. I'll have John put a clip here of what my voice look like. Not with a rift, it just looks and sounds really nice. A lot of flames, a lot of pops. Now, this car's already 1,001 horsepower. With this tune and the kit, it should be at 1,300, which is absolutely insane. I mean, like nuts. I also have to order 2 new rims for the left side because they got messed up. I still have the ones for the right side. The rift kit's about $70,000 for everything. The 2 new rims, I think, is another $8,000. I still have the tires, so it's 2 new rims instead of 4. Then the tune, I think, is gonna be, it's about $3,500. I'm also going to do injectors. I'm gonna change to race oil. That way I don't get the smokiness that happens when you put an exhaust on a Ferrari. So that's probably gonna run me about another $5,000 in total with the tune. And I think it should sound pretty amazing. I really like the car. In my honest opinion, this is the lowest you're gonna see the SF90s. I genuinely think this car is gonna go up in value a lot. Will it go up to $1 million again? I don't know. I don't think so, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. At the end of the day, these cars are not making them anymore. They're extremely fast. I would say they're reliable. I haven't had any issues, right? I have seen other people have issues, but me, myself, I've had more issues with my F8 than I've had with this. You know what it is? It's a very different looking car. I don't like the pink, so we're gonna get rid of that. I'm probably gonna go satin black. I'm thinking about satin blacking everything, obviously except for the green, but the red is my personal. So I'm thinking about satin black and that, satin black and this, the Revolto satin black in the F8 as well. The thing about this car is just that it's a different look. There's something else that looks like a SF90. The Revolto is entirely a different look, which I love as well. I just feel like if I had the Revolto and not the SF90, I wouldn't be as happy as I am with having both. I am planning to add one more car to the fleet. I'm shopping for it right now. For the personal fleet, I think it's going to be, there's 2 cars that I want. One of them is slow, but it's extremely track focused, and one of them is super fast and track focused. I think with those 2, I'll have like the complete lineup that I'm looking for to have at the moment. Because one of them, like I said, is slow, but it's track focused. I can have a lot of fun with it, take turns, do drifts, do donuts, and just overall just go nuts and have fun. With the other one, I can take to the track and just really just dust anybody. Like no matter what car it is, this car is so light, so track focused, handles so well that it would just be amazing. And then I'll have the Revolto and the SF90 just to show out because this thing does not handle that well, but it's so fast. Like if you're on the highway alone, late at night, going home or whatever the case may be, and there's somebody on the road, you really get to push this and have so much fun. Like I said, I also have a upgraded sound system, so it sounds great. I like the car a lot. I genuinely do. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of it. I think right now is the bottom you're gonna see this car. I'm 100% sure it's gonna go up in value than what it is now. Will it go up to $1 million again? I'm not sure. Highly doubt it, but it could. They're not making them anymore. If you ever want an SF90, I highly recommend you buy one now. This is gonna be a good time and you won't lose any money because I just don't think they're gonna go lower than they are right now. I think it's only gonna go up. And if it does drop a little more, it is not gonna compare to how much it'll go up over the next 2-3 years. So that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.